once you have your file loaded into Cricut or Silhouette, I'm not sure exactly how this works for Silhouette, but it's probably similar. And what we want to do is I'm going to click on the file and I'm going to ungroup it. And then I want to select the blue piece. This is the outside of your card. And I'm also going to ungroup that. And then I'm going to click the cut here, the line that's going down the middle. I'm going to change it from a basic cut to a score. And then I'm going to shift click the blue outside part and I'm going to hit attach so that they stay together. And you can see the dash line is now created for a score line. We need to do that for the yellow piece as well. So I'm going to ungroup it. I'm going to select the line that goes down the middle and change that to a score. And then I'm going to shift click the yellow and hit attach. And we have two Christmas trees here. So you have this one that doesn't have any cutouts for lights, which you can use, or you can use this one that has the circle cutouts. So I'm just going to show you how to do both. So when you click on the one without the circles, again you're going to ungroup it and you're going to select just the lines, change those to scores, shift click the green and hit attach. And then for the next one, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to ungroup. And I'm going to go up to the top, select the lines, change it to score, shift click the green, hit attach. And you don't really have to worry about regrouping the dots. Basically, I'm going to move the tree so you can see, but they're basically circles that are going to cut out, which you will then tape to the back of the Christmas tree before you put it into the card. So now we're ready to cut it, and I'm going to cut and then I will be back to show you how to assemble it. Okay, so now that we have all of the parts cut out, we're going to get ready to assemble our card. So I think the first thing we're going to do is start with our front Christmas tree. So you're going to have several layers that you're going to need to glue together, and they're going to go from solid to fewer holes to the most amount of holes. So whatever colors you decide to choose, it's up to you. But I chose colors, the red, the yellow, and the blue, and then I'm use the same colors for my dots that are going to be on the other part of the card. So I'm just going to put some glue on here. Hopefully my glue is going to work. So the next part is to put our words together. So you're going to have a couple of layers here. So I'm just going to get this first layer for the Merry down. And then I cut my word out of vinyl, so I'm going to use some transfer tape and get that on there. Oops. Okay. And then I have the little part for Christmas, which I also cut out of vinyl. So I'm just going to get that done. Okay, get that on there like that. Okay, and then Just gonna get a little glue on the back of here. And you'll be able to see essentially where the word lines up to the background here. Okay, and then we're going to glue that to our Christmas tree. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back here. You can use pop-up dots if you want to, but it's pretty thick already, so I'm just going to put mine like this. Okay, and we'll put that aside for now. Now we want to work on our Christmas tree. So I decided to do the one that has the holes in it, and again you could do it without if you wanted to have a solid tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some tape, and I'm going to tape the different colored circles to my tree. So I'm just going to lay them all down first. Let's see. And of course you can put them wherever you like. I'm going to get them all set first. Now when you tape these down, you just want to make sure that your tape doesn't cross the score line. There's a score line here and a score line there, so you just want to make sure when you tape it, you just don't cross that score line. I'm going to do the same for the other side here. You can glue them if you want to, but there's not a lot of extra space for coverage, so that's why it's easier just to tape them down. Okay, so you can see once we turn it over, it looks pretty. So we have a couple of score lines. I'm just going to fold this right on each score line. You have two tabs here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put some glue on this triangle here. You want to make sure you go all the way to the edge. And we're just going to glue this. If you lay it flat, you can then glue this top part right down on top of it. It's probably the easiest way. Just make sure that's stuck pretty well. And then what we're going to do, we're going to start putting our card together. So you're going to have a piece that has two slits in it. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to slip our Christmas tree tabs into each one of the slits. To get that in there, you can close this and get the other one in. And then you're just going to tape these down. You can glue them down if you want to. I'm going to tape mine. Go right to the edge as close as I can. You don't want to cover the hole though. And then the other side, same thing. Okay, so now when we open our card flat, our Christmas tree should be flat. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to take the base of our card, And when you cut this, it's got a score line in the middle, so you're going to score that. And I got a matching piece of paper from the inside of my card. I'm going to use that as my base cover. I'll center that in the front of my card. And I'm going to use some pop dots, I think, for my Christmas tree here. So let's see. Okay. Put this right on the front of my card. Okay, and what I want to do is I'm just going to grab a little bit of a Sharpie. I just want to put a couple little swirls in my trunk there. Okay, now to get our card in, what we want to do is before we get it in there, we want to just sort of line it up. And we want to make sure that it's as far in the fold as we can get. And I'm gonna glue this, put some glue on here. So we're gonna center it, get it right in the crease there the best we can. And fold it over, give that a good press down. And then when you open the other side, we're going to get some glue on here. Okay, we're just going to fold our card over. And it's a little bit thick because of our Christmas tree on the front, and there you go. We have our little card here, and of course you can sign it and do whatever you like to the inside, but it's adorable. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back with more videos.